Hey family, what's good? This is your girl and the Bronze Goddess, and I'm actually here today to do another strawberry letter. If you enjoyed these videos, be sure to check out my playlist. I think I have about 200 of these over the past 5 years, so be sure to check them out. There's a lot of great information in there. Come for the messiness and stay for the message. And also, if you enjoyed these types of videos, you're going to love my book. It's called The Dating Game, How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right. It's on CreateSpace, Amazon, and also available in Kindle format. And also for my married divas out there, I just posted a video yesterday. My big announcement is that I'm having a married women's retreat October 23rd through 25th in Ellijay, Georgia. It's called A Virtuous Woman. I'll be sure to link my announcement video below so you can check out that video for more details. Anyway, without any further ado, let's get started with today's letter. Let's go get him. Hello, my ex and I are high school sweethearts and dated for 8 years. He was a good boyfriend but lacked ambition and focus. He's a dreamer and I am a pursuer. The more I thrived academically, won numerous scholarships and awards in college, the more insecure he became. Even though I never rubbed my success or education in his face, he always felt that I was inadequate and always said that I deserved better. He knows that some of my mentors and family members want me to date someone more on my level, and his bitter mother, his father left her for another woman, used to tell him that I would eventually cheat on him or leave him for somebody who was in college or in medical school. I ended up attending college out of state, and his mother told him if I really loved him, I would have went to a local college. That is foolishness, and further fed into his insecurity. I have never cheated on him, nor have I ever given him a valid reason to believe that I would do so, but yet he still feels insecure. He's a high school dropout who has worked the same part-time job for 7 years. Literally no progression has occurred since we've been together. I would think my ambition and determination would have rubbed off on him, but unfortunately, it has not. He didn't attend my college graduation due to his insecurity, and that really hurt me. He ended up cheating on me with a girl who isn't on my level mentally, emotionally, or physically. I don't understand how he would cheat on me with a 19-year-old female who has no direction for her life and who has physically and verbally abused him. She also has quite a bit of emotional baggage. Where did I go wrong? I was faithful, I was loyal, I'm beautiful, I do all these great things in my life, and I even tried to help him pursue his goals, but it seems I was more determined for him to succeed than he was. I hear so many black men especially complaining about how difficult it is to find a non-ratchet black woman who is about something with a good head on her shoulders. I would think that he would have remained loyal and gotten his stuff together just to keep me around. After years of false promises of getting his life together, I started to lose respect and admiration for him and stopped taking him seriously whenever he talked about his life aspirations. He claims his new girl worships the ground that he walks on and makes him feel like the best thing ever. He says that he likes her because she believes in him and strokes his ego. He even claims that she told him that she feels he is the best she could do, LOL. I know if she's delusional or if he is. I don't even know if that's even true. I have no doubt that I could do better. I have qualified men who want to date me, but I always felt that since he and I have been together for so long and that he was with me before I started succeeding in my life, I feel as if I should try to succeed with him too. Maybe I was too invested in him because he was my first boyfriend and first everything. Fortunately, I have a lot of people who support my dreams and help me to succeed in life, and unfortunately, he doesn't have that support system. His bitter mother always tries to manipulate him by making him feel bad in order to get what she wants. For example, if she sees him saving money for a car or to move out, she will come up with some excuse for why she needs money, and she'll make him feel bad if he ever says no, which ultimately leads to him giving her money for whatever it is that she wants. I'm gonna have to go ahead and summarize it from here because this letter is ridiculously long. So anyway, the ex-boyfriend is very happy with his new relationship, although he still contacts the writer. Still tries to get back with her from time to time and things like that. So she was petty, and she recorded the phone conversation and sent it to the current girlfriend, trying to expose him as a liar and a cheat. And he got really mad about that and threatened to get a restraining order against her, and keeps telling the current girlfriend that she's crazy and still wants him back, even though it is him contacting her. And she's saying that she doesn't want him back, she's happy that it's over and all of that, but what she's upset about is, why that she did everything that she needed to do and he still ended up cheating with somebody that wasn't on her level. Now, what I want to say about this particular letter is this happens a lot more often than I think a lot of us realize. There are so many times where we as women are trying to nurture a man as if he is a baby bird that fell out of a nest and it is our job to fix his broken wing. He's a grown man, fully capable of getting out there on his own 2 feet. I personally, that would be a deal breaker for me, a man that lacks ambition. I know that you've been with him for a long time, but a lot of your letter was about how accomplished you were and how accomplished he wasn't. And so I feel like if that's important to you, then you should get what you want. I mean, I feel like throughout the letter, you kept saying, you know, I was hoping that it would rub off on him. Either he has it or he doesn't. You know, often a man will change when he's good and ready, and if he loves you enough and cares about you enough, he will get that ambitious attitude and he'll want to provide for you. But I feel like he feels really defeated. And honestly, I feel like the root to all of that is his mother. This has more to do with his relationship and how he was raised than it has to do with you. I feel like the mom, especially with her having her husband leave her for another woman, she's raised him to feel inadequate. You said that, you know, she told him that ultimately you would cheat on him. Ultimately, you would leave him for a guy that was in college or the guy that was in medical school. I don't care if it was the president's son approaching one of my daughters. I would still give him the side eye. There is nobody too good for one of my babies, but that's the way that I raise my children. But if a mother who has low self-esteem, as much as she wants to do differently, oftentimes she passes that low self-esteem off to her children. She's gonna cheat on you, just like how my man cheated on me. Like that's their issue. And I feel bad about that because honestly, I feel like she failed him as a mother to make him feel that so many other men are more capable of loving you than he is. That's between the two of them. She is a master manipulator, and it sounds like she has him wrapped around her finger because she wants to be the only woman in his life, and she doesn't want to compete with you. So she's going to push you out. She's going to tell you that, oh, she'll always want better. How does she know that? But I honestly feel like, you know, the low self-esteem is the reason why he got with the 19-year-old. Because that's the kind of woman that he thinks he can deserve. Your mate is a reflection of you and what you think about yourself. You are what you attract. He attracted a woman that didn't have herself together, who had no focus, had no drive, because that's what he is. The two of you together, you didn't match. You were literally oil and water and you did not mix. You didn't even sound like you were happy in the relationship, so why are you even worried about it? You want somebody who is as ambitious as you are, and he's not that. So stop trying to force a square peg into a round hole. He doesn't fit. He doesn't fit your old life. Him having that part-time job when you were young and before you got focused, it was fine. But you honestly, and I hate to be this blunt, but I feel like I have to be, you outgrew him. When you're with a person, you grow together or you grow apart. And I feel like you two grew apart. You grew in two totally different directions. You started wanting more out of life, and you started going after what you wanted. And he was happy where he was. Unless he feels like inspired to change on his own, he never will. Like, you don't realize it, but if you're this frustrated and this fed up this early on, it's only going to get worse. Because you're going to have to be the primary breadwinner, and that doesn't feel comfortable to every woman. And then he's insecure. He's insecure. He doesn't feel like he's enough man for you, and it's sad enough, his mother made him feel that way. She didn't raise him to feel like he could stand up to any man, any doctor, any lawyer, anybody. As a mom, you want your kid to feel like they're more than enough for anyone, and she never made him feel that way. So as a result, he grew up to be a man that doesn't feel like that. He feels like any man in the street can give you more than what he does. And I feel like whenever a man feels inadequate, he looks for that feeling from someone. He wants to be able to provide for someone in some way. And he feels like at least the 19-year-old is letting him be a man. I know a lot of us may not get it, but I'm just telling you. The 19-year-old makes him feel more like a man because she needs him. As you said in the letter, he said that she feels like she's the best that he could do, and you laughed at that. You said LOL after that. You don't make him feel like that. So you're asking me my honest opinion? I feel like you never made him feel like he was enough for you. That you never made him feel like he was adequate. What's sad about this situation is I feel like the mother is trying to make her son into her man. She couldn't control her husband, so she can control her son. Whenever he's trying to stay focused, whenever he's trying to do something, she always wants to be in control. She's trying to control the only situation in her life, the only relationship in her life that she can control. And that's her son. And it's not fair to him. Because she was allowed to live her life, but she's not allowing him to live his. Until he is ever big enough, a big enough boy to say, you know what, Mama, I love you, but I can't let you control my life. I love who I love, and I'm going to do whatever I want to do. You're a grown woman. And just because I don't give you everything that you want doesn't mean I don't love you. He'll never be able to lead a household if he's always going to be Mama's baby boy. I feel like with the 19-year-old, I bet she blesses the relationship he has with the 19-year-old because she feels like that's his level. You attract what you feel you deserve, and he thinks that's what he deserves. Somebody who physically and emotionally abuses him. Somebody who has all this baggage. I feel like you dodged a bullet. Don't worry about him. Let them have each other. You already know you want more. You kept saying, you said in the letter that he told you you deserve better. You think you do. And you do. Just because somebody wants you doesn't mean they should have you. I don't care how much he loves you. If he's not what you want, you don't have to be with him. You are not tied down to him. You're not shackled to this man. You are free and single. If this man doesn't make you happy, you know what you do? You date another one. And you date another one. Every relationship is not meant to succeed. Only the one that you're supposed to be in with the one that's for you. The love of your life. The one that you ultimately marry. Every frog that you kiss is not the prince. You don't have to make this work because he was with you when you was shooting in the gym. You outgrew him. He's a grown man. He's not a fixer-upper. He either is what you want him to be, or he's not. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Be sure to thumbs up if you did. Also comment in the comment section. I'd love to get a great discussion with you guys about the situation. And be sure to check out my book. It's called The Dating Game. How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right. It's on CreateSpace, Amazon, and also now available in Kindle format. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, later divas and dudes. Deuces, honey.